What could Jordan Addison's trade value be? It's a very interesting conversation to have about a really talented player, but the off the field issues have been a little concerning. So, trying to parse out a player's trade value is already a difficult task. And when you add that factor in, it becomes even more so. Now, one of the reasons why trade value is so incredibly hard to predict is you don't necessarily know what the demand will be. We've seen players go for way more than expected. Think of Mohamed Sanu at the trade deadline a few years back when he got a second round pick from the New England Patriots. And then you have trades where it's like, why did that guy go for so little? Like day 3 picks for really talented starters, or when Antonio Brown went for a 3rd and a 5th round pick. And that was before he had his crash out over the helmet with the Raiders. So trying to identify exactly what it could be is very difficult. With Jordan Addison, it's even more so. Incredibly talented, and you can argue that he's ready for a huge step up in his career because he's never been the guy being behind Justin Jefferson. And his stats kind of show that. But 4 incidents off the field in varying capacities make it a very difficult one. When you look at historical trades, it becomes really interesting. You have A.J. Brown. You have Hollywood Brown. You have Stephon Diggs. You have George Pickens and Chase Claypool. The only 5 players that really meet the criteria of what Jordan Addison is. A guy with less than 5 years experience and has put up similar numbers to this point in their career. Yes, even Chase Claypool, you can go look it up. It makes it a very difficult conversation. A.J. Brown was about ready to become an all-pro. Same with Stephon Diggs, and they both did that. So those are a little too high. George Pickens, his issues are way different than Addison's. And there's a reason why he went for as little as he did because of that. So he's probably out. Same with Chase Claypool. Let's take a look. Hollywood Brown. 23rd overall for a Hollywood Brown in 100th overall. That's what we're looking at here. And if Jordan Addison can fetch a late first, early second round pick and a day 3 pick, then when you send away Addison and pick 97, I think that's fair trade value for what you could get in the future and what you're going to get right now. Will the Vikings make that move? Who knows? Will he actually go for that if he does? I can't tell you that either. But that's based on historical trades, what the value should be.